Welcome to CryptoBanter.com. I'm Crypto Man Run, coming to you live on a weekend. And if you're watching this, you're probably going, hang on, why is Crypto Man Run broadcasting on a weekend? And that's because I don't normally broadcast on weekends. But there is something that I wanted to share with you guys immediately, before you guys make a mistake and before you guys get burnt. If you want to know what's going on and you want to be kept up to date, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then hit that bell. The reason why you got to hit that bell is because when I come to you live on weekends like this, when I come to you when things are happening on the market, you guys want to know about it. And that's what the bell is for. Even if you are subscribed to the channel, unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button, because I've got some big news for you today. And the news is around a pump and dump, somewhere where you might get caught and you may lose your money. And if you have been following our show this week, and you would have followed the GameStop saga. The GameStop saga was a saga where a whole lot of individual investors, just like us, got together on a Reddit group and started discussing a stock called GameStop. And they realized that the Wall Street funds had massive short positions on the stock. And so they got together on Reddit on a forum called Wall Street Bets, where there were over 2.5 million people. And they started to buy the stock, and they pumped the price of the stock, and it looked something like that. You probably saw this, and you probably heard all the repercussions on the news. The next day, a whole lot of them got together and started to pump none other than Dogecoin. And you must have seen this pump. You must have seen this Dogecoin pump. In fact, if you followed me, you would have realized that I bought the top and I sold the bottom. I sold the top and I bought the bottom, and I shorted this and I made money. What you can see when you look at this is that this is what they call a pump and dump. When people get together and coordinate a pump of a stock, they coordinate that they'll all buy. And you're watching this as an outsider, and what you decide is that you're going to FOMO in because you see the price going up, and you see the price going up more, and you see the price going up more, and you decide that you're going to start buying this. And as soon as you buy this, they start selling on you. And that's exactly what happened to a whole lot of Dogecoin investors. What you'll see is that as the price went up and up and up, many of these investors got in, and most of them bought near the top. And the guys that orchestrated the pump and dump then sold their stock, which they bought very cheap, and dropped it on the individual investors. Now, today, I saw the same thing happening on XRP. Let me tell you what I saw. Let me share it with you. This morning when I woke up, I looked at the markets just like you guys. Have a look at that. Does anything look strange to you guys here? Well, Bitcoin's down to 2.1% after a $37,000 pump yesterday. Everything is down except one token, and that's XRP. Now, doesn't that seem a little strange to you guys that on a day like this, when most things are down, the one token that's up is XRP? And you know what? It could be because of this tweet. Let's have a look at this tweet. It could be because Brad Garlinghouse announced that they are defending, and their defense starts today. And in fact, the attorneys say, we filed our preliminary legal response to the SEC's complaint. With it, we set the record straight and correct many misconceptions and contradictions within their allegations. And this is a tweet storm that goes on and on and on. And if you want to go and see it, go to Brad Garlinghouse's Twitter, and you can read the whole tweet thread there. And initially, that could have been the reason for the pump. But a little more digging, and this is what I found. If you follow Crypto Bull 2020 on Twitter, he posted a tweet about 22 hours ago, which said, the XRP community is sick and tired of being beaten down by big money and taking matters in their own hand, pumping XRP on February 1st. This is a coordinated pump of XRP on February 1st. A coordinated pump by a whole lot of people pumping what the SEC deems to be a security. These people may be pumping securities if the SEC gets their own way. This group, when you click on the Telegram group, you get to this notice on the group, and it says, attention, you are entering this group at your own risk. Buying, trading, investing in XRP and other cryptocurrencies is extremely risky. Any losses will be your responsibility. We are not financial advisors, and by entering this group, you accept full responsibility for your investment decisions and actions. And what they're saying is, if you look at the bottom of the tweet, it says, on the 1st of February at 8:30 a.m. EST, they want people to buy and to hold XRP. Now remember, These guys have all bought XRP before they orchestrated this pump. And they've got their bags full of XRP, which they bought somewhere over here. In fact, let's call up the XRP chart because this is important, guys. Let's call up the XRP chart over here, and you can see the chart. So what they typically started doing is buying somewhere around here before they tweeted at around 28 cents. And they pumping the price by getting people to join this Telegram group. It's already been as high as 52 cents, and it's pulled back a little bit. But remember that this pump is only scheduled for the 1st of February at 8:30 EST. And there are now over 50,000 people in this Telegram group. In fact, let's look at how the Telegram group grew. It started, and then it went to about 6,000 members, and then it went to about 21,000 members, and now it is sitting on about 50,000 members or 51,000 members. In fact, let me see if I can actually log on and share this with you guys. Yes, we can. We can share this with you guys. I'm going to share my screen with you immediately. 1 second. Let's share the screen so that you guys can see it. Hold on, let me try and get you guys the screen so that you guys can see this Telegram group. I'm going to show you guys the Telegram group where there are now 65,000 people. There are 65,000 people in this Telegram group, and they are all talking about pumping XRP on a certain date. Unfortunately, this program won't let me share the screen. It won't let me try. In fact, let me try one more time to share this application window with you guys. There we go. Oh, let's try one more time. It was working. Okay, it doesn't work. But if you go to Telegram group and you look for this XRP pump group, you'll see that there are over 50,000 people on this group, 65,000 people on this group pumping XRP on the 1st of Feb, which means that if you FOMO in right now, these guys who bought the tokens at 27 and 28 cents are going to be selling those tokens to you. And then on the 1st of Feb, what would typically happen is the price would start coming down. Let's look at what could happen by looking at the Dogecoin chart and understanding how these things work. So I'm going to call up a Dogecoin chart for you guys. Okay, so here is the 1 week Dogecoin chart, which I'm going to show you. Let me call it up on the screen. And let me share that screen with you guys. Have a look at that. That is exactly what's going to happen to XRP. You can see that the price starts over here, and this is where the pump starts. And they start pumping it and starts getting momentum and getting momentum and getting momentum. Typically, where you guys would buy is somewhere around here because that's where the FOMO kicks in. And then the price goes up a little bit and you think it may go up a whole lot more. And then the price crashes down, washes you out. Usually it then recovers because people think maybe this was just some people getting out. And then it keeps going all the way down. So make sure that you don't get caught in this. If you do want to trade it, if you insist on trading this, and I caution you guys against participating in this in any way, because you may be participating in securities fraud. The SEC has deemed XRP a security, and coordinating a pump of XRP, of a security, of any kind of security, is illegal. That's, of course, unless you're a Wall Street hedge fund, and then, of course, it's very legal. But coordinating a pump of a registered US security is absolutely illegal. And if you get involved in this, you may be implicated for this. Maybe, maybe not. Regardless, you'll probably land up losing money. If you want to trade this, if you insist, if you're watching the screen and you really want to trade this, and I don't advise it to anyone, but what I would do is I would wait for the FOMO to kick in. I would wait for the price to start running. When the price starts running, and I think there's still a lot more upside to here, I think it'll probably happen sometime late night on the last day of Jan, or the 31st of Jan, or the 1st of Feb, very early morning. The price will spike because people think that this pump is going to happen. I would go to FTX and I would take a short position. I would sell short, And as soon as the price comes crashing down, I would buy back and I'd close the position. And this is exactly what I did on my Dogecoin position. I sold at 7.5 cents and I bought back at 3.5 cents, making a profit of over $500,000. So if you want to do this, then wait for the pump to happen and short, because you know that fundamentally the price of XRP shouldn't be that high and probably won't be that high. Now, this is not financial advice. This is just what I am probably going to do if I am going to trade this. But in all likelihood, I'll probably stay out of this pump and dump because I don't want to have anything to do with these pump and dumps. Don't think that anything has changed fundamentally on XRP, because nothing has changed fundamentally on XRP. This is all a coordinated pump and dump. And if you're not careful, you guys are going to be the ones that are going to get caught. So I've warned you guys, be careful. This is a pump and dump. You guys could get caught and you could lose all your money. But if you do want to trade, follow the trading advice that I gave you earlier today. It's not financial advice. It's just some advice on how you guys should be trading this. And if you want to buy something this weekend, if you insist on buying something this weekend, then have a look at this. I've been telling you about this for a long time. But Grayscale, the biggest buyer of Bitcoin in the world, hasn't been buying Ethereum for the last 4 months or 3 months. They've been in a closed period. They haven't been buying Ethereum for 3 or 4 months. And they announced on Friday that they are back. They're back in the market. As of 4 p.m. EST yesterday, Grayscale Ethereum Trust resumed the private placements of its shares in the Ethereum Trust. The trust's private placement is offered on a periodic basis throughout the year and is now available to accredited investors. What does this mean? It means that they've got a whole lot of backlog of orders. They had a 4-week backlog for the Bitcoin orders, and now they're probably going to have a 4-week backlog on their Ethereum orders. So if you want a good trade, stay away from the XRP pump and dump. You're not going to make money on the XRP pump and dump unless you're an experienced trader and you know how to short. And if you don't know how to short, follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is CryptoManRun, because I may be posting when I think you should be selling this thing if you're going short. But don't buy it, because if you're buying it, you're going to be the fool. If you want to buy something, like I said to you, buy the Grayscale, buy Ethereum. This may be one of the last opportunities that you get to buy Ethereum, because when Grayscale come in, and they are coming this week, they've said it in a tweet, they're going to start buying this thing like crazy and drive the price of Ethereum up. So I'm expecting, if the markets hold this week, and this is a big disclaimer, if the markets hold this week, then I would be buying Ethereum. I certainly wouldn't be buying anything else. Why am I buying Ethereum? Because the Grayscale Trust is buying Ethereum, and they've got 4 weeks of back orders that they need to resolve before they start buying this. So if the stock markets hold up this week, we can expect another wild ride in crypto. But watch out for the stock markets, because we know that something is going on in the stock markets. People are panicking after what happened with GameStop, with AMC, and with Blockbuster. And if the stock market comes down, Bitcoin is coming down and Ethereum are coming down, and the whole crypto market is coming down with them. However, if the stock market holds, you want to be in Ethereum, because the Grayscale Trust is coming in and they're going to start buying like crazy. Anyway, guys, that's me, CryptoManRun, over and out for the weekend. I had to bring you this information because I didn't want you guys to get burnt. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, give me some love. Let's get this content shared so we can get more people looking at this content, so I can come to you much more often and bring you more of these trading tips. I'm CryptoManRun, and if you're going to trade this, trade well, my friends.
Crypto Banter is a social podcast for entertainment purposes only. All opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, and callers